My child, come close to me now, and let the noise of the day grow quiet, because I have been near you from the first moment until this moment, and I am near you still. Tonight I speak to you with gentleness, not to rush you, not to demand anything from you, but to rest you, to steady you, to remind you that you are not forgotten, and that your life is not random. I have a plan for you, a plan that is good, a plan that brings you toward life, and a plan that carries my glory, even if you cannot see the whole path yet, even if you feel lost in the middle of it. You have held many things in your hands today: tasks, worries, conversations, expectations, unfinished work, and silent fears that you did not say out loud. Now I ask you to open your hands, slowly, and give these things to me, one by one, not because you are weak, but because you are loved, and because you were never meant to carry everything alone. I am the one who holds you, and you are safe in my hands. I will not drop you. I will not forget you. I will not grow tired of you. I will not turn away when you are tired. Long ago I spoke to my people through the prophets, and I spoke hope into places that looked like ruin, and I speak the same kind of hope over you tonight. In the book of Amos I promised my people that I would bring them home, that I would help them rebuild what had been broken, that they would live again in places that had been empty, that gardens would grow, that vineyards would bear fruit, and that they would taste the goodness of a new season. That promise was not only for ancient days, it reveals my heart. I restore, I return, I rebuild, I plant, I bring life where there has been loss, and I do it with patience and faithfulness. So when you think about the parts of your story that feel like exile, the parts that feel far from peace, remember that I know the road back, and I am already walking it with you. I have rescued my people again and again. I have opened ways where there seemed to be no way. I have provided when there was no visible provision. I have led through wilderness seasons, and I have stayed near when hearts were afraid. I am the God who parted the sea, and I am the God who carried my children through it, step by step, when the waves stood like walls and fear tried to shout louder than faith. I am the God who fed hungry people with bread from heaven, and I am the God who taught them to trust day by day, not by hoarding tomorrow, but by receiving what was needed for today. I am the God who lifted people out of captivity, again and again, when hope seemed buried, and I am the God of new beginnings for you too, because my mercy does not run out, and my love does not change. Tonight I am writing a new chapter in your life, and you do not need to force it. You do not need to perform for it. You only need to stay with me. Sometimes new chapters begin quietly, with one deep breath, with one honest surrender, with one decision to rest, with one small step away from panic and toward trust. I know you want answers. I know you want certainty. I know you want to fix what is broken, but listen closely, my child. I am working even when you are still. I am shaping even when you cannot see my hands. Just as I bring flowers out of dry ground in the season of spring, I can bring joy out of tired places. I can bring peace out of chaos. I can bring warmth into a cold and anxious mind. Before we go further, I want you to prepare your space for rest, because rest is holy, and you deserve to receive it. Let your pillow support the weight of your head. Let your blankets feel like a gentle shelter. Let your room be calm, and if you need to adjust the light, do it softly. If you need to adjust the temperature, do it kindly, as if you were caring for someone precious, because you are precious to me. If there is anything that needs attention, something small like a cup of water, or a door that should be closed, you can pause and return, and when you return, you will still find me here, waiting, not impatient, not frustrated, only present. Now take a slow breath in through your nose, and let it fill your chest, and then breathe out through your mouth, letting your shoulders fall. Take another breath, slow and deep, and hold it gently for a moment, and then release it, as if you are letting go of a heavy bag you have been carrying. As you breathe, stretch your legs, stretch your arms. Notice the feeling of your muscles unclenching. Notice the small relief that comes when you stop bracing for the next demand. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, let your jaw soften, let your forehead smooth, let your eyes rest, and let your head sink into your pillow as if it has been waiting for you. You have had a long day, and your body is tired, and your mind is tired too. And I see it all. I see the moments you tried to stay calm. I see the moments you felt pressure. I see the words you wanted to say but held back. I see the thoughts that kept returning like restless waves. You have waited for this moment of quiet, and now it is here, and you do not have to spend it fighting your mind. You can spend it resting in my care. Right now, give me what is on your mind. Give me the problem at work, the worry about school, the tension at home, the concern about money, the fear about your health, the sadness you cannot explain, and the memories that still sting. You do not need perfect words. You can simply hand it to me, because I understand the language of your heart. I am the one who hung the sun in the sky for day, and set the moon in the sky for night, and I ordered the rhythm of light and darkness so that you would know when to work and when to rest. I formed mountains. I shaped seas. I painted the heavens with stars, and I named what you cannot count. And there is no problem in your life that is too big for me to touch. My wisdom is deeper than your confusion. My strength is greater than your weakness. My love is wider than your fear, and my presence is closer than your next breath. When you cannot see a way, I can make a way. When you cannot lift your heart, I can lift it. When you cannot forgive yourself, I can teach you my mercy. When you cannot sleep, I can quiet the storm inside you. Sleep is a gift, and I want you to receive it without guilt, because you are not a machine, you are my child. You are allowed to rest even while life is unfinished. You are allowed to pause even while questions remain. You are allowed to sleep even when you do not have every answer. In the wisdom of Proverbs you are taught that when you lie down you will not be afraid, and that your sleep can be sweet, not because everything is perfect, but because you are held by a faithful God. So I invite you to trust me tonight, not with effort, but with surrender. Let your mind loosen its grip. Let your heart release its tightness. Let your breath become steady, and let peace enter you like a quiet river. I want you to remember something simple, my child. I am not far away. I am not waiting for you to earn my kindness. I am not measuring you by the worst moment of your day. I know your talents and your gifts. I know the good you want to do. I know the love you try to give. I know the places where you feel small, and I do not despise you. I have walked with broken people and made them whole. I have guided fearful people and given them courage. I have forgiven guilty people and given them freedom, and I will do the same for you. Sometimes restoration feels dramatic, but often it is gentle. It looks like a mind that relaxes for the first time in weeks. It looks like a heart that stops racing. It looks like a body that finally sleeps through the night. You may not feel fully restored yet, but you can begin to feel safe, and safety is where healing starts. As you lie here, let my words be soft. Let them be like a blanket placed over your thoughts, not heavy, only comforting. If your mind tries to run, bring it back slowly, not with anger, but with kindness. Return to your breath. Return to the fact that I am with you. If a fear rises, do not fight it alone. Place it in my hands. If a regret speaks, do not argue with it. Place it in my hands. If tomorrow calls, do not chase it. Place it in my hands. You are learning the quiet strength of trust, and each time you release what you cannot control, you make more room for my peace to fill you. Stay with me, my child. Stay with me, and let the night be a sanctuary where your soul can rest. In this first part of our journey, I want your heart to settle into one truth. I will take care of you. I will guide you through what you understand, and I will carry you through what you do not understand. I will give you wisdom when you need it, and I will give you rest when you need it. You do not have to solve your life tonight. You only have to rest, and as you rest, I will work quietly, faithfully, lovingly. Let your breathing slow. Let your eyelids grow heavy. Let your thoughts become fewer. And if you wake in the night, return again to this truth. You are in my hands, and you will not be abandoned. Now remain here with me, and receive the peace I give. Peace that does not depend on circumstances. Peace that settles deep. Peace that can carry you into sleep. There are moments when you look back and you wonder how you arrived at this tired place, and you may judge yourself for it, but I do not. I see the weight you have carried. I see the ways you tried to protect others. I see the times you chose silence because you did not want to burden anyone, and I see the loneliness that can grow inside a busy life. My child, I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to be present with me, because presence is where love can reach you, and love is what you need most tonight. You can release the harsh voice inside you. You can stop replaying the day. You can let your heart rest from self-accusation, because I do not condemn you. I invite you into my care. You may feel like your life has been scattered into small pieces, a worry here, a regret there, a hope that feels fragile, a plan that feels delayed, a relationship that feels strained. But I am the one who gathers pieces, and I do not hurry. I do not break what is bruised. I do not shame what is weak. I simply gather, and I restore. Think of a skilled hand repairing a cherished object, not hiding the cracks with lies, but filling them with strength, shaping them with patience, making the whole thing usable and beautiful again. That is how I treat your life. I do not waste your pain. I do not ignore your tears. I do not forget your prayers. I weave them into wisdom, and I turn them into a testimony of grace. As you rest, I want you to notice the simple gifts around you, the bed beneath you, the air entering and leaving your lungs, the steady beat of your heart. These small rhythms are not accidents. They are signs of my kindness, reminders that I am sustaining you even when you feel empty. When you breathe in, you can imagine receiving my peace, and when you breathe out, you can imagine releasing your worry, not as a fantasy, but as a practice of faith. You do not have to feel strong to trust me. You only have to be willing, and even that willingness is something I can nurture in you. If your thoughts return to work, let them pass like clouds. If your thoughts return to a conversation, let them pass like clouds. If your thoughts return to a mistake, let it pass like a cloud. You are not your worst moment. You are not your loudest fear. You are not the label someone placed on you. You are my child, and you are loved. I call you by a name deeper than failure. I call you by a name deeper than achievement. I call you mine, and I keep what is mine. So let your shoulders drop again. Let your hands unclench again. Let your tongue rest in your mouth. Let your breathing find a slower pace. I am here in the quiet parts of your room, in the spaces between your thoughts, in the gentle pauses between one breath and the next breath. You may not feel a dramatic sign, but you can trust my nearness, because my love is faithful, not loud. My care is steady, not sudden. When you cannot sleep, the night can feel long, but I am with you through every minute, and I will not leave you alone with your mind. If tears come, let them come. If a sigh comes, let it come. If you need to whisper my name, do it softly, and know that I hear you. Now I want you to do a gentle scan of your body, not with pressure, only with attention. Notice your feet, and let them be heavy. Notice your calves, and let them soften. Notice your thighs, and let them rest. Notice your hips, and let them settle into the bed. Notice your stomach, and let it loosen. Notice your chest, and let it rise and fall without effort. Notice your shoulders, and let them melt down and away from your ears. Notice your arms, and let them feel warm. Notice your hands, and let them relax. Notice your neck, and let it be supported. Notice your face, and let it be peaceful. Each time you relax a small area, you are telling your whole body that it is safe, and safety is a doorway into sleep. My child, you are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not too far gone. You are not too complicated for me. I am patient with your process. I am gentle with your wounds. I am steady with your questions, and I am close with your fears. Even if the day felt like a struggle, Even if you feel you did not do enough, I still call you worthy of care, because my love is not earned, it is given. So let the day end. Let it end without a fight. Let it end in my hands, and let the night begin as a gift. When you think about tomorrow, I want you to remember that tomorrow belongs to me as well. You can plan, you can prepare, you can care, but you do not need to carry tomorrow in your chest tonight, because the weight of tomorrow can steal the rest that your body needs. I will give you strength for the next step when the next step arrives. I will give you wisdom for the next decision when the decision arrives. I will give you courage for the next conversation when the moment arrives. For now, the only work I give you is to receive breath, receive quiet, receive safety, receive the truth that you are held. If you wake during the night, do not be afraid. Take one slow breath, and remember my presence, and let your mind return to rest. Sometimes you wonder whether your prayers matter, and you wonder whether I see the details of your life, and you wonder whether you will ever feel whole again. Listen closely. I see you. I know you. I understand you, and I am not confused by you. I know what you need before you can explain it. I know the places you hide pain, and I know the hope you keep protected because you are afraid it will be hurt. I am gentle with that hope. I guard it. I water it, and in time I will let it grow into confidence, not pride, but quiet confidence that I am faithful. So let your breathing slow again. Let your eyes rest again. Let your thoughts become softer, and let the peace I give settle deeper in you, until sleep comes like a calm wave and carries you. Father in heaven, please surround my child with your presence. Calm their mind, heal what is hurting, protect them through the night, and give them sweet and restful sleep in the name of Jesus. My child, stay close to me, and let the quiet continue, because the night is still, and my care is still, and your heart can become still too. You are not here by accident. You are not listening by chance. You are being held. Even if your feelings rise and fall, even if your mind tries to run, even if your body carries tension from the day. I want to speak to you about restoration, because many people know about forgiveness, but they do not know how gentle restoration can be, and they assume that healing must be loud and dramatic, but I often heal in small steps. And I often rebuild in silence. When you think of your life, you may see what is missing, what is late, what is damaged, what is wasted, and what is unfinished, and you may blame yourself, or blame others, or blame the season you are in. But I see your life with patience. I see what you have endured. I see what you have learned. I see what you are becoming, and I see the goodness I am preparing to bring out of what felt like loss. I do not give up on you. I do not step away when you stumble. I do not turn cold when you are confused. I do not leave when you are tired of trying. I stay. I pursue. I draw near. I hold. And I repair. And I do it with love that does not change. Some people think I only come close when you do everything right, but my child, I come close when you are weak, because that is when you need me most, and I am a father who comforts, not a judge who waits for you to fail. You may have made mistakes. You may have chosen paths that hurt you. You may have trusted the wrong voices. You may have carried habits that drained you, and you may be ashamed of parts of your story. But shame is not my voice. Shame pushes you into hiding. Shame tells you to isolate. Shame tells you are beyond help, and shame is a liar. My voice calls you back. My voice invites you near. My voice tells you there's a way forward, and my voice tells you that you are loved right now. Restoration is not me pretending that pain did not happen. It is me touching the pain with truth, and then guiding you toward healing that lasts. Restoration is not me ignoring consequences. It is me giving you wisdom and strength and new choices so that you can walk in a better direction. Restoration is not instant perfection. It is steady growth. It is learning to breathe again. It is learning to trust again. It is learning to rest again. It is learning to hope again. Tonight I want you to accept this. I am the God of new beginnings, and new beginnings do not require you to rewrite your past. They require you to place your past in my hands. Some people carry their past like a heavy stone, and they keep lifting it every day, and they wonder why they feel exhausted, and they wonder why sleep will not come. My child, you can set it down. You can let me carry it. You can let me teach you how to walk without that weight in your chest. If you have been hurt by others, you may fear being hurt again, and your mind may stay alert, as if danger is near, even when you are safe in your room. I understand. I see how the body remembers. I see how the mind replays. I see how the heart protects itself, and I am gentle with you. Tonight I do not demand that you stop feeling. I simply invite you to feel safely with me, because my presence makes a safe place inside you. When you feel the urge to control everything, remember that control is often a mask for fear, and fear can be healed, not by more control, but by trust. Trust is not pretending you have no problems. Trust is bringing the problems to me, and letting me guide you through them one step at a time. I restore people, and I have been restoring people for a long time, and when you look at the stories of those who came before you, you can see my pattern. I restored Noah, not because he was perfect, but because he listened, and he kept walking with me, even when the world around him was loud. I restored Moses, not because he felt confident, but because he obeyed, even with trembling, and I turned his weakness into a path of deliverance. I restored Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, not because they never failed, but because I kept my promise, and I carried them through their seasons. I restored Ruth, who knew grief, and I gave her a place, and I gave her community, and I wrote her into a story of redemption. I restored David, who knew both victory and regret, and I taught him how to return to me with a sincere heart. I restored Solomon, who learned that the world can feel empty when the heart is far from me, and I still offered wisdom and mercy. I restored Peter, James, and John, ordinary men, and I shaped them into steady witnesses, not by force, but by love. I restored Mary Magdalene, and I gave her dignity, and I gave her a new beginning, and I trusted her with good news. I restored Paul, who carried a heavy past, and I turned his direction around, and I filled him with purpose. So do not tell yourself that you are the one person I cannot heal. Do not tell yourself that your story is too messy. Do not tell yourself that you are too late. My child, if I can restore them, I can restore you. And I will restore you, because restoration is my heart. But listen carefully, restoration does not always look like what you expect. Sometimes you want me to change everything around you first, but I begin by changing what is within you. I begin by calming your breathing. I begin by steadying your thoughts. I begin by softening the hard places. I begin by healing the hidden wounds. When the inside becomes steady, the outside begins to change too, because you start to make better choices, and you start to speak with more clarity, and you start to walk with more peace. Sometimes you have been trying to fix your life like you are repairing a broken object with shaking hands, and you feel frustrated when it does not work. Let me take over. Let me guide your hands. Let me show you what matters most. Let me teach you what to release and what to build. You do not need to rebuild everything tonight. You only need to rest, and rest is part of restoration. Rest is not laziness. Rest is trust. Rest is humility. Rest is letting me be God, while you receive the care you need. Tonight I want you to notice the small kindnesses I place in your life. A quiet moment, a safe bed, a warm blanket, a breath that comes without effort, a heartbeat that keeps going. These are not small to me. They are reminders that I sustain you, and they are signs that my love is active even in ordinary things. Sometimes you think you need a huge sign, but I often speak through simple peace, and I often heal through simple routines. One deep breath, one gentle prayer, one honest surrender, one kind thought toward yourself. These can be the doorway into a new season. My child, I want you to be kinder to yourself, not because you are your own savior, but because you are my child, and I do not treat my children with cruelty. If you have been talking to yourself with harsh words, I want you to stop, because harsh words do not produce healing, they produce more fear. If you feel you have disappointed me, listen, I am not surprised by your weakness. I knew you needed grace, and I chose to love you anyway. My love is not fragile. It does not break when you struggle. It does not vanish when you feel numb. It does not leave when you have questions. My love is steady. It is faithful. It is patient, and it is near. When you lie down, you might feel your thoughts trying to return, and you might feel worries knocking at the door of your mind. Do not argue with every thought. Do not chase every worry. Do not try to solve everything in the dark. Instead, bring the thought to me, and then release it. Bring the worry to me, and then release it. Bring the memory to me, and then release it. If you need a simple phrase to help you, you can breathe in and remember, I am with you. And you can breathe out and remember, I am safe. You can do that again and again, until your mind becomes quiet, and until your body receives permission to sleep. You may also carry grief, grief for what you lost, grief for what did not happen, grief for a relationship that changed, grief for a season that ended. I see that grief, and I do not rush you through it. I sit with you in it, and I hold you while you feel it. Restoration includes grief, because grief is part of letting go, and letting go is part of making room for something new. You do not need to be afraid of tears. Tears can be prayer. Tears can be release. Tears can wash away the tightness that keeps you awake. If tears come, let them come, and then breathe, and let my peace return. My child, there is also a kind of exile that happens inside the mind, when you feel separated from joy, and separated from hope, and separated from the sense of belonging. You may be surrounded by people, but still feel alone, and you may be busy, but still feel empty, and you may be successful, but still feel restless. I know, and I am calling you home inside your own soul. I am calling you to a place where you are not performing, but simply loved. Home is not only a location, home is a relationship with me. Home is the place where your heart stops running. When my people were scattered, I promised to gather them, and when your thoughts are scattered, I promise to gather you too. I gather you by truth. I gather you by peace. I gather you by love. I gather you by reminding you that you belong. You belong to me, and you are not abandoned, and you are not alone in the dark. Sometimes you fear that if you rest, things will fall apart, and you fear that if you stop worrying, something will be missed. But my child, worrying does not protect you, it only drains you, and you need strength for tomorrow, and strength grows in rest. So choose rest tonight, choose to release, choose to trust that I can handle what you cannot handle. I am already in your tomorrow. I am already preparing grace for the next moment. I am already arranging help you cannot see yet. You may be thinking about a decision you must make, and you may feel pressure to choose perfectly. Listen, I guide the humble, I guide the willing, I guide those who ask, and you can ask me, and I will lead you. You do not need to be fearless, you only need to be honest, and I will meet you there. You might also feel disappointment in yourself. You might feel you should have done more, or said more, or been more. But tonight, let that disappointment soften, because you are human, and you are learning, and you are growing, and I am patient with you. I teach you step by step. I strengthen you step by step, and you do not have to become whole in one night. You can start with rest. You can start with one quiet surrender. You can start with letting me love you without resistance. My child, I want to remind you that I do not restore you to send you back into the same patterns. I restore you to set you free. Freedom looks like peace that stays. Freedom looks like a mind that does not panic. Freedom looks like a heart that can forgive. Freedom looks like a body that can sleep. Freedom also looks like boundaries, and wisdom, and learning when to say no, and learning when to ask for help. I will teach you, and I will not shame you as you learn, because learning is part of restoration. Restoration also means I teach you to see yourself the way I see you, not through fear, not through failure, not through the opinion of someone who did not understand you, but through my steady love. You may have spent years trying to prove that you are enough, trying to earn approval, trying to avoid rejection, trying to stay strong so no one sees your weakness. That kind of living can make the soul tired, and it can make the body restless, and it can teach the heart to stay on guard. Tonight I invite you to stop proving and to start receiving, because you are already enough to be loved by me, and you do not need to compete for my attention. When you were a child, you learned certain ways to survive. You learn to please, you learn to work harder, you learn to stay silent, you learn to hide pain. Some of those habits helped you in one season, but they may hurt you in another season, and I am here to help you grow beyond them. I do not shame you for what you learned. I honor the strength it took to keep going, and then I gently lead you into a new way. A new way looks like honesty. It looks like asking for help. It looks like letting others see the real you. It looks like resting without fear. A new way looks like small daily choices, not grand promises, small choices like drinking water, taking a slow walk, turning off the screen earlier, speaking kindly, praying softly. These small choices are not meaningless, they are bricks, and brick by brick I rebuild, and you will look back one day and realize the ruin is not the final word. My child, if you have been carrying resentment can keep you awake, because it keeps the body tense and the mind alert. I am not asking you to pretend the wrong was not wrong. I am asking you to place the wound in my hands, so that bitterness does not become a second prison. Forgiveness is sometimes a process. Sometimes it is a decision you repeat, and each time you choose it, you open a little more space for peace. I will guide you. I will protect your heart, and I will teach you wisdom, so you can forgive without returning to harm. If you have been angry at yourself, that anger can also keep you awake, because it makes your thoughts sharp and your breathing shallow. I want you to practice mercy toward yourself, because mercy is my language. And when you speak it over your own soul, you align with my heart. You can say, I did my best today, and I am learning, and I am not alone, and I am still loved. My child, the night is not your enemy. The night is a place where I can speak quietly, without the demands of the day. In the day, you may rush. You may react, you may fill every space with activity, but at night you can listen, and listening can heal you. Listening does not mean forcing a voice, it means allowing my truth to settle, like gentle rain settling dust, like calm water smoothing a rough surface. If you feel your mind resisting stillness, do not judge yourself, simply return to breath, return to my presence, return to the simple truth that I am good. Sometimes you want to measure your progress by how you feel, but feelings change, and restoration is deeper than feelings. Restoration is also the slow rebuilding of trust. Trust in me. Trust in your own ability to endure. trust that life can be safe again. Each night you return to rest, you are practicing trust. Each time you surrender a worry, you are practicing trust. Each time you breathe slowly, you are practicing trust. And my child, trust grows. It grows like a seed. It grows unseen before it grows seen. It grows in the dark soil before it rises into light. So if you feel like nothing is happening, do not be afraid. I am working in hidden places. I am strengthening roots. I am preparing fruit. I am teaching you to live from peace, not from panic, and that change is one of the greatest restorations of all. But tonight, we keep it simple. Tonight we rest. Tonight we breathe. Tonight we let love do what love does. I am here, my child, and I will remain, and my hands are steady, and my heart is kind, and my plans are good. Now let the night continue to slow down, and let your breathing continue to slow down, and let your thoughts become fewer. If you feel your body still holding tension, you can gently tighten and release your muscles, and let that release be a sign that you are letting go. Tighten your hands for a moment, and then release. Tighten your shoulders for a moment, and then release. Tighten your legs for a moment, and then release. As you release, imagine placing that tension into my hands, because I can carry it, and you do not have to. My child, I am near, I am kind, I am strong, and I am working for your good. I am restoring what you thought was ruined. I am redeeming what you thought was wasted. I am healing what you thought could not heal. You may not see it all tonight, but you can rest in my care tonight, and that is enough. As you drift towards sleep, let this truth settle. I am the God who restores, and I am restoring you. Father in heaven, please let my child feel your love, quiet their mind, heal their heart, guard their home, and give them deep and peaceful sleep in the name of Jesus. My child, stay with me a little longer, and let the quiet settle deeper, because this part of our journey is about what you thought was gone, and what I can bring back. You have lived through seasons that felt like they took more than they gave, and you have wondered if anything good can grow again in the places that feel empty. Tonight I speak to you with steady love, and I tell you that I am able to restore, and I am willing to restore, and I am already restoring you. There are losses you can name, and there are losses you cannot fully explain. Some losses look like time, like years that slipped by while you were just trying to survive, like days that passed in worry, like nights that passed without rest. Some losses look like joy, like laughter that used to come easily, like hope that used to feel natural, like peace that used to feel close. Some losses look like relationships, like trust that broke, like words that wounded, like distance that grew. Some losses look like opportunities, like doors that closed, like paths that changed, like plans that never became real. Some losses look like the inside of your mind, like confidence that faded, like courage that became quiet, like a heart that became guarded. I see all of it, and I do not dismiss it, and I do not shame you for it, and and I do not tell you to pretend it did not hurt. Long ago my people went through a season that felt like everything was eaten away, their fields, their harvest, their strength, their security, their sense of tomorrow. They looked at what was left and they felt afraid, because it seemed like the damage had gone too far. But I spoke to them through my prophet, and I revealed my heart. I revealed that I am not only the God who corrects, I am also the God who rebuilds. I told them that I would repay the years that were consumed. I told them that I would bring back abundance where there had been lack. I told them that I would turn fear into gladness, and that I would remove shame from their faces. My child, this is not only an ancient promise for an ancient land, it is a picture of my character, and my character has not changed. When I say I will repay what was lost, I am not speaking like a merchant counting coins. I am speaking like a father who wants his child to live again. I cannot rewind time, but I can redeem time. I can take what felt wasted and give it meaning. I can take what felt empty and fill it with purpose. I can take what felt like a dead end and open a new way. This is how I restore. I do not always give you the exact same season back, but I give you something true, something healed, something stronger, something that carries wisdom, something that carries peace. You may ask how restoration can be real if the past cannot be changed, and I tell you this: restoration begins when the heart stops bleeding, and the mind stops racing, and the soul stops hiding. Restoration begins when you start to breathe without fear, when you start to sleep without panic, when you start to hope without feeling foolish. Restoration begins when you let me touch the deep places, the places you kept locked because you were ashamed, the places you kept hidden because you were afraid. My child, you do not need to protect those places from me. I am gentle, and I am careful, and I am faithful. In that promise to my people, I spoke of fields becoming full again. I spoke of vats overflowing. I spoke of grain and oil and new wine. I spoke of satisfaction after long hunger. Do you hear the tenderness in that? I was not only speaking about food, I was speaking about wholeness. I was speaking about enough. I was speaking about the quiet relief of knowing you will not be abandoned. My child, I know what it feels like when your inner life has felt like famine, when you wake up tired, when you go through the day on effort, when you collapse at night and still cannot rest. I know what it feels like when you feel empty and you try to fill the emptiness with noise, with work, with scrolling, with distractions, with anything that keeps you from feeling the ache. But none of those things can satisfy you the way my peace can satisfy you. None of those things can heal you the way my presence can heal you. So tonight I invite you to stop searching for peace in places that cannot hold it. You have tried to drink from cups that never stay full. You have tried to lean on support that breaks. You have tried to fix your heart with quick comfort that fades by morning. My child, come to me, because I give water that quiets the thirst of the soul. I give peace that does not vanish when the room is dark. I give comfort that does not disappear when you are alone. I give strength that does not depend on applause. I also spoke to my people and told them not to be afraid, and I said it more than once, because fear repeats itself, and fear tries to take over the mind. Fear makes you believe the worst is certain. Fear makes you believe you are stuck. Fear makes you believe the damage is permanent. But I tell you tonight, fear is not your future, because I am with you, and my love is stronger than fear. You can feel fear and still be safe. You can have anxious thoughts and still be held. You can tremble and still be protected. My child, you are not alone with your fear. You are with me. Think about the image I gave them, wilderness pastures turning green again. When something turns green again, it does not argue, it does not prove, it simply receives rain and light, and life returns. That is what I want for you, to receive what you need, without fighting, without performing, without punishing yourself. To receive rest, to receive quiet, to receive kindness, to receive the steady love that keeps returning to you. The truth is that many of the losses you carry were not your fault, and some of them were your choices, and some of them were a mixture of both. But I am not here tonight to make a courtroom in your mind. I am here to make a home for your heart. I am not here to replay every mistake. I am here to redeem your story. I am not here to crush you with guilt. I am here to lift you into freedom. If guilt has kept you awake, my child, I want you to bring that guilt to me. Guilt that is true should lead you to repentance and then to peace. It should not chain you to endless self-hatred. I can correct you without condemning you. I can guide you without shaming you. I can teach you without breaking you. I want you to understand this. You can be honest about what you did wrong, and still be loved, and still be held, and still be restored. My mercy is not fragile. My mercy does not run out when you confess again. My mercy is steady, and it invites you forward. There are also years that feel eaten away by things you did not choose, by sickness, by grief, by sudden change, by betrayal, by responsibilities that fell on you too early. You may look at those years and feel angry, and you may feel sadness, and you may feel that life was unfair. My child, I can hold your anger, I can hold your sadness, and I can bring you comfort without telling you to pretend you are fine. I can restore by giving you safe people, by giving you wiser choices, by giving you new habits, by giving you courage to speak, by giving you boundaries that protect your peace. I can restore by healing the way you think about yourself, so you stop treating yourself like an enemy. My child, the enemy wants you to believe that your best days are behind you, because that belief drains your strength. But I tell you tonight, your story is still being written, and I am the one holding the pen. When you feel like you lost too much, I can still bring fruit. When you feel like you missed your moment, I can still open doors. When you feel like you are too tired, I can still renew you. I am not limited by your timeline. I am not limited by your age. I am not limited by your past. I am not limited by what others said about you. I am the God who creates new things, and I can create newness in you. In that promise, I also spoke about shame being removed, because shame is heavy, shame makes you hide, shame makes you feel unworthy of help. My child, you do not need shame to grow, you need love to grow. Shame does not heal, shame only wounds again, and I want to replace shame with dignity. You are not a mistake, you are not a failure, you are not a lost cause. You are my child, and you are loved, and you are worth restoring. Now I want you to think of restoration in a practical way, because I do not only speak in poetry, I also guide you in real steps. Restoration can begin with the way you end your day, with the way you release your thoughts, with the way you allow your body to rest. If you have been living with constant tension, your body may not know how to relax, and that is not weakness. That is a sign you have been bracing for too long. So tonight I teach you a simple practice. Breathe slowly, and tell your body it is safe. Breathe slowly, and tell your mind it can rest. Breathe slowly, and remember my presence. Each slow breath is like a drop of rain on dry ground, and drop by drop the ground softens. Some people try to heal by forcing themselves to be positive, but that is not true healing. True healing is honest. It admits the hurt, it admits the fear, it admits the loss, and then it brings those things to me. My child, I can handle truth, and I can heal truth, and I can transform truth into wisdom. So if there is a pain you keep returning to, do not hide it. Bring it to me, and let me sit with you in it. I also spoke in that promise about a deeper gift, not only restored fields, but my spirit poured out. My spirit is not a decoration. My spirit is power, comfort, guidance, and life. When I pour out my spirit, the tired are strengthened, the confused are guided, the hopeless begin to dream again, the fearful begin to see a future. My child, you may feel too ordinary, too weak, too worn, but my spirit does not avoid the weak, my spirit rests on the humble. When you feel like you cannot change, my spirit can change you from the inside, gently, steadily, truly. In that promise, I spoke of sons and daughters, of the young and the old, of servants and workers, because my spirit is not only for the strong, my spirit is for all who call on my name. You may think you are not spiritual enough. You may think you have failed too much, but my child, your hunger for me is enough to begin. If you want me, come to me. If you need me, call on me. If you are tired, rest with me, and I will give you what you cannot manufacture by effort. Sometimes you want a sign to prove that I am near, but often my spirit comes as quiet assurance. You may not feel fireworks, but you can feel calm. You can feel your breathing slow. You can feel your thoughts soften. You can feel your heart stop fighting. That quiet is not empty. It is my presence. And as you learn to recognize it, you will stop chasing loud comfort, and you will begin to trust the gentle comfort that truly heals. My child, I also want to restore your ability to dream. Not only dreams when you sleep, but dreams for your life. The belief that something good can still happen. The belief that you can still grow. The belief that you can still love well. The belief that you can still be free. When life has hurt you, your imagination can shrink. You stop expecting good. You stop hoping, because you do not want to be disappointed. But hope is not foolish. Hope is a gift, and I want to place it back in you slowly. Hope does not mean you ignore reality. Hope means you trust that I can work in reality. If you feel like you lost your confidence, I can restore it, not as pride, but as quiet steadiness. Quiet steadiness looks like waking up and not panicking. It looks like saying no to what harms you. It looks like choosing truth over fear. It looks like making one good decision and then another. Quiet steadiness looks like speaking kindly, even when you feel pressure. It looks like pausing before you react. It looks like praying instead of spiraling. These are the small fruits of restoration, and they matter, and they build a new life. Now I want you to consider this. Sometimes the years that felt eaten away also taught you something valuable. They taught you compassion for others, because you know what it feels like to hurt. They taught you patience, because you learned to wait. They taught you humility, because you realized you cannot control everything. They taught you where you truly need me, because you discover that your own strength has limits. My child, I can take those lessons and turn them into purpose, so your pain does not become only pain. It becomes wisdom. It becomes kindness. It becomes a testimony of grace. Restoration does not mean you will never feel sadness again. It means sadness will not own you. Restoration does not mean you will never face trouble again. It means trouble will not destroy you. Restoration does not mean you will never make mistakes again. It means you will not be trapped by them. You will learn to return to me faster. You will learn to confess sooner. You will learn to forgive. You will learn to rest. You will learn to breathe. And each time you return, you will realize I am still here, and that my love did not change. My child, I want you to feel safe enough to release the habit of constant worry. Worry can feel like responsibility, but often it is only fear wearing a mask. Worry does not add a single hour of peace to your life. It only steals your strength. So I invite you to practice a different response. When worry rises, you hand it to me. When fear rises, you hand it to me. When your mind races, you slow your breathing and you hand it to me. This is not denial. This is faith, and faith will carry you into rest. Now listen to me. There is a simple doorway into restoration that many people ignore: gratitude. Gratitude is not pretending life is perfect. Gratitude is noticing that I am still providing. When you notice one good thing, your mind stops scanning only for danger, and your body begins to soften. So tonight you can notice 3 quiet gifts: a bed, a blanket, a breath, a heartbeat, a moment of stillness, the fact that you made it through the day. These are not small, they are signs of my care, and when you notice them, you begin to trust again. I want to restore your relationship with your own thoughts. Some of your thoughts are true, and some of your thoughts are fear speaking. Fear says you are behind. Fear says you are alone. Fear says you will fail. Fear says you will never change. But truth says you are loved. Truth says you are held. Truth says I am working. Truth says I can renew you. So when a fearful thought comes tonight, do not chase it. Do not argue with it. Simply replace it with truth and return to slow breathing and let the thought pass. My child, the promise I spoke long ago also included this: everyone who calls on my name will be saved. Saved does not only mean rescued at the end, it also means rescued in the middle, rescued in the night, rescued from the spiral, rescued from the panic, rescued from the feeling of being trapped. So you can call on me now, softly, in your heart, without performance, without perfect words. You can simply say my name, and let that be enough. I hear you, I come near, I hold you, and I quiet you. Now as we move towards sleep, I want you to imagine the inner wilderness becoming green. Not by force, not by rushing, but by gentle rain and steady light. That rain is my peace, that light is my presence, and your heart is the soil that can receive it. So receive it, my child, receive it with each breath. Breathe in peace, breathe out fear, breathe in safety, breathe out tension, breathe in love, breathe out worry. Your eyelids may be heavy now, your thoughts may be slowing, your body may be letting go. If you feel a final wave of anxiety, do not be afraid, simply return to me, and let it pass. The night is safe, because I am with you, and I do not sleep. I watch over you with love. You can rest now, because your life is in my hands, and my hands are steady. You can sleep now, because I am restoring what was lost, and I am repaying the years with goodness, and I am filling you with peace. Father in heaven, repay my child for the years of loss. Pour your spirit over their heart, remove shame, bring peace, and give them deep and sweet sleep in the name of Jesus. Amen. My child, remain with me, and let this fourth part become a gentle bridge from the promises you have heard to the peace you are about to receive. Tonight I speak to you as one who leads people home, not only to a place on a map, but to a place in the heart where fear no longer rules, and where love can breathe freely. There are times when you feel as if you are living far from yourself, as if you are in a kind of inner exile, surrounded by demands, surrounded by voices, surrounded by problems, yet still feeling distant from rest. I know that feeling, and I know how to guide you back, because I guided my people back when they were far away, and I will guide you too. Listen to me, my child. I do not despise small beginnings. I do not mock slow progress. I do not measure you by a single day. I see the whole path, and I walk with you on it, and I can lead you in wisdom that is simple and steady. When you are tired, you do not need to carry the whole future. You only need the next step, and I will give you the next step. when you are confused, you do not need to solve every question tonight. You only need to come near, and I will calm you. Long ago my people were carried into captivity. They were away from their familiar streets, away from their songs, away from the life they knew. They lived among strangers. They felt pressure. They felt loss. And they wondered if they were forgotten. But I spoke through my prophet Jeremiah, and I told them what to do, and my instructions were not complicated, and they were filled with hope. I told them to build houses and settle down, to plant gardens and eat what they produced, to marry and raise children, to increase and not decrease, to seek the peace of the city where they lived, and to pray for it. My child, this was not only practical wisdom for a nation, it was also a picture of how I teach a hurting heart to live again. When you feel displaced inside yourself, I teach you to build again, slowly, gently, with the tools of daily faith. You build by creating small rhythms. You build by resting at night. You build by speaking truth when fear lies. You build by choosing kindness. You build by turning to me when you want to run away. You plant a garden when you start to care for your body, when you drink water, when you breathe slowly, when you step outside for a moment of quiet air, when you stop feeding your mind with constant noise. You eat what is produced when you accept that small steps are real fruit, and that healing often grows from ordinary days. You seek the peace of your city when you seek peace in your present life, not waiting for everything to be perfect before you allow your heart to relax. My child, I can teach you to prosper in a hard season, not by pretending the season is easy, but by giving you stability from the inside. I also told my people something else. I told them not to be deceived by voices that promised quick answers and false comfort. My child, you also live among many voices, voices from screens, voices from opinions, voices from fear, voices from the past. Some voices tell you that you are too late. Some voices tell you that you will never change. Some voices tell you that rest is weakness. Some voices tell you that you must earn love. Those voices do not come from me. My voice tells you the truth. My voice tells you that you are loved. My voice tells you that you can rest. My voice tells you that I am working. So tonight I invite you to let the false voices fade, and let my voice become the one you trust. I spoke through Jeremiah and said that when the appointed time was complete, I would come to my people and fulfill my good promise to bring them back. Then I spoke words that have comforted many hearts. I said, I know the plans I have for you, plans for your good and not for harm, plans to give you hope and a future. My child, these words are not a decoration, they are a foundation. When you feel uncertain, you can stand on them. When you feel anxious, you can lean on them. When you feel tired, you can rest on them. I know my plans for you, and my plans are not cruel. My plans are not careless. My plans are not random. I am wise, and I am good, and I am near. I also told my people that they would call on me and come and pray, and that I would listen. My child, I listen to you too, even when you do not know what to say, even when your prayer is only a sigh, even when your prayer is only tears. You may feel like you have prayed the same thing for a long time, and you may wonder if I am hearing. I am hearing, and I am moving, and I am shaping the answer in ways you cannot see yet. Do not confuse silence with absence. I am present, and I am working, and my timing is not delay for delay. It is preparation for goodness. I told my people that they would seek me and find me when they sought me with all their heart. My child, seeking me is not complicated. It is turning your attention back to me again and again. It is choosing one slow breath instead of panic. It is choosing one honest sentence instead of hiding. It is choosing to release what you cannot control. Your heart may feel scattered, but I can gather it. Your mind may feel busy, but I can quiet it. Your soul may feel tired, but I can restore it. You do not need to climb a mountain to reach me, because I have come down to reach you. I also promised to gather my people from the nations and places where they had been banished, and to bring them back. My child, I gather you too. I gather the parts of you that feel separated, the part that wants to trust, the part that is afraid, the part that is tired, the part that still hopes. I gather your memories, and I heal them. I gather your regrets, and I redeem them. I gather your dreams, and I breathe life into them. I bring you back from the captivity of endless worry. I bring you back from the captivity of harsh self-talk. I bring you back from the captivity of fear. This is what restoration looks like for you. It looks like coming home inside yourself, and knowing I am there. There was also a promise of healing in that word. I said I would restore health and heal wounds. My child, your wounds may not be visible on the outside, but they are real, and I see them. Some wounds were caused by words, some by betrayal, some by disappointment, some by loss, some by your own choices, some by things you could not control. I do not minimize any of it. I also do not leave you trapped in it. I can heal the wound of rejection by giving you belonging. I can heal the wound of fear by giving you safety. I can heal the wound of regret by giving you mercy. I can heal the wound of exhaustion by giving you rest. I want to speak to you about the yoke, because I promised to break the yoke from the necks of my people. A yoke is a heavy burden. It is pressure. It is bondage. It is a feeling that you must keep going even when you are collapsing. My child, you may carry a yoke of perfection, a yoke of people pleasing, a yoke of constant performance, a yoke of guilt, a yoke of fear. Tonight I tell you that I can break that yoke. I can teach you to live from peace, not from panic. I can teach you to work from rest, not from exhaustion. I can teach you to love without losing yourself. Some of your burdens come from your past, and you keep bringing them into the present, as if the present must be punished for the past. But I do not call you to punish yourself. I call you to repent and then to receive mercy. Repentance is turning. It is not endless beating of the heart. It is not endless replay of the mistake. My child, when you turn to me, I do not push you away. I receive you, and I teach you, and I heal you. So release the habit of punishing yourself, and learn the habit of coming home. Now I want to give you an image that can steady you as you drift towards sleep. Your life is like a tapestry, and from your side you see knots, loose ends, and tangled threads. From your side you see interruptions, delays, and changes that did not make sense. But from my side, I see the pattern, I see the beauty forming, I see how even the dark threads can create depth, I see how the bright threads can shine more clearly. I am the master weaver, and I do not waste thread. I do not waste time. I do not waste your pain. I take what looks scattered, and I sew it into meaning, bit by bit, breath by breath, season by season. My child, you may feel like a torn cloth, but I can mend you. I mend you with truth. I mend you with love. I mend you with patience. I mend you with the steady presence of my spirit. Sometimes mending feels slow, because true healing takes time, but slow does not mean weak, slow means deep. Deep healing lasts. Deep healing steadies your nervous system. Deep healing changes the way you think. Deep healing changes the way you respond. Tonight I am doing deep healing in you, even if you cannot measure it. There is also a place for gratitude and restoration, because gratitude helps you notice my care in the present. My child, you have survived things you thought would destroy you, and you are still here. You have made it through days that felt too heavy, and you are still breathing. You have found moments of kindness, and those moments were signs of my hand. So tonight you can thank me for small things, for the bed, for the blanket, for the quiet, for the breath. When you thank me, your mind loosens its grip on fear, and your heart opens to peace. I also want to restore your sense of safety in relationships, because sometimes you learn that closeness leads to pain. My child, I can teach you healthy closeness, closeness with boundaries, closeness with truth, closeness with mutual respect. I can guide you to people who honor your heart, and I can help you release the need to chase people who harm you. I can teach you to say yes with wisdom and to say no with peace, and that is also restoration. Now listen, this night is not only about comfort, it is also about preparation for a new day. When you sleep well, your mind becomes clearer, your emotions become steadier, your patience becomes stronger. When you sleep well, you can hear my guidance more easily, because noise decreases. So receiving sleep is not selfish, it is wise. I give you sleep as a gift, and I bless you as you receive it. If your mind is still active, I want you to practice a simple return. Return to breath, return to my presence, return to the truth that I am with you. If thoughts about tomorrow rise, place them in my hands, and let them go. If thoughts about the past rise, place them in my hands, and let them go. If thoughts about what others think rise, place them in my hands, and let them go. You do not need to carry their opinions into your pillow. You do not need to carry tomorrow into your chest. You do not need to carry the past into the night. My child, I want you to feel the room, the quiet air, the steady support beneath you. Let your shoulders drop, let your jaw soften, let your hands relax. Notice your breathing, slow and gentle. Notice your heartbeat, steady and faithful. These are signs that life is continuing. These are signs that I am sustaining you. You are not alone. You are not abandoned. You are not forgotten. I am with you, and I will surely save you out of the distant places, both the distant places in life and the distant places in your mind. I will bring you back to peace and security, and I will remove the fear that says you must always be on guard. I will teach you to rest without guilt, and I will teach you to wake without dread. I will teach you to live with a softer heart and a stronger spirit. This is my promise, and my promise is trustworthy. Now we come to a gentle closing for this part, and I want you to let your eyes rest, and let your thoughts become fewer. If sleep is near, welcome it. If sleep is not yet near, do not fear, simply remain with me. The night is a safe place when you are with me, because I guard you. I guard your mind from spirals. I guard your heart from despair. I guard your home with my presence. My child, you can let go now. You can release now. You can rest now. My child, I also want you to remember the promise spoken through Isaiah, because it shows my heart for those who feel crushed. My spirit rests on the one I sent, to bring good news to the poor in spirit, to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim freedom for captives, and to release those who sit in darkness. This promise is not only for a distant time, it is for you, because when you feel trapped by anxiety, you are like a captive, and when you feel trapped by shame, you are like a prisoner, and when you feel trapped by fear at night, you are like one sitting in darkness. My child, I do not leave you there, I come to you there, and I lead you into light. I give beauty where you felt only ashes. I give quiet joy where you felt only grief. I give praise where you felt only heaviness. I make you like a strong tree, planted by me, steady through seasons, rooted in truth, and able to grow again after storms. You may wonder how you can help others when you feel tired, but my child, you do not have to do everything at once. First receive, then overflow, first rest, then serve, first heal, then share. When you are restored, your reactions change, your words soften, and your choices become wiser. That is not because you force yourself, it is because my love reshapes you. I also want to remind you of the shepherd picture, because it is simple and it comforts many hearts. I am the shepherd, and you are my child, and a shepherd does not abandon the one in need. I lead you to places of rest, and I guide you beside still waters, and I restore your soul. Even when you walk through dark valleys, you do not need to fear evil, because I am with you. My presence comforts you, my guidance steadies you, my protection surrounds you. My child, this is not only poetry, it is reality. It is the way I care for you. Sometimes you think you must become strong before you can rest, but it is the opposite. You become strong because you rest. You become clear because you rest. You become patient because you rest. So let this night be an act of trust, and let your body accept the gift of sleep. If you feel the mind pulling you back into planning, return to one simple sentence: I am with you. If you feel the heart tightening, return to one simple breath, slow and deep. If you feel the memories rising, return to one simple surrender: I place this in your hands. My child, you can do this many times, and each time you do, you are practicing freedom. I want you to imagine the morning that will come, not with pressure, but with quiet renewal. You will open your eyes, and you will feel lighter, even if only a little, and you will know that rest has given you strength. You will take one step, and then another, and my hand will be with you. When you face tasks, I will give you focus. When you face people, I will give you patience. When you face decisions, I will give you wisdom. And when you feel tired again, you will remember this: you can return to me, you can rest again, you can be restored again. Restoration is not a one-time event, it is a life with me, day by day, breath by breath, and I will not let you go. My child, I love you, I stay near. Father in heaven, please bring my child home to peace, heal their wounds, break every heavy yoke, quiet their thoughts, and give them deep restful sleep in the name of Jesus. My child, stay with me now, because we are coming to the gentle closing of this long night, and I want the ending to feel like a warm light, not a loud command, not a heavy lesson, but a peaceful settling of your heart. You have listened through promises and memories, through scripture and comfort, and I have been near you through every breath, and I am near you still. If your mind feels softer now, receive that softness. If your body feels heavier, receive that heaviness, because it is the body learning that it can rest. I want you to remember the simplest truth: I restore, I redeem, I rebuild, and I do it with love that does not change. You may have spent a long time trying to fix yourself by effort, but effort alone cannot heal a wounded soul. Only love can heal what love was meant to hold. So tonight I have not asked you to perform. I have asked you to return. I have asked you to breathe. I have asked you to trust. I have asked you to rest. And you have done that, even if it was small, even if it was quiet, it was real, and I honor it. My child, there are people who think restoration means going back to the old life, but I tell you, restoration often means becoming new. It means I take what was broken and I make it strong in a different way. It means I take what was lost and I return meaning, wisdom, and peace. It means I take what was ashamed and I cover it with mercy, so you can stand again without fear. It means I take what was empty and I fill it with a steady presence that does not leave. Sometimes you want proof that I am working, and you look for big changes, but I want you to notice the quiet changes too. A quiet change is when you stop blaming yourself for every bad thing. A quiet change is when you stop believing every anxious thought. A quiet change is when you breathe slowly instead of racing. A quiet change is when your shoulders drop without you forcing them. A quiet change is when you choose to sleep instead of staying awake to worry. These small changes are seeds, and seeds become gardens, and gardens become fruit, and fruit becomes a new life. My child, I spoke through Isaiah about my heart for the broken, and I want you to hold that picture close, because it is meant to comfort you. I sent good news to the poor in spirit. I bind up the brokenhearted. I bring freedom to captives. I bring light to those who feel trapped in darkness. You may feel like your struggle is invisible, but I see it, and I do not ignore it. I do not call you weak for feeling tired. I call you loved, and I come to you with gentle help. I trade ashes for beauty. I trade mourning for quiet joy. I trade heaviness for praise that rises slowly, like morning light. My child, I also want you to understand this. I do not rush healing, because rushed healing breaks again. I heal deep, and deep healing is often slow. Deep healing teaches your mind to trust again. It teaches your body to relax again. It teaches your heart to open again. Deep healing does not depend on perfect days. It depends on steady return. So when you have a hard day again, do not think you failed. Simply return again. Return to breath. Return to prayer. Return to my presence. Return to the truth that I am with you. You may remember the story of the shepherd, and I want that to become a resting place for you. I am your shepherd, and you are not alone in the field. You are not forgotten in the valley. You are not abandoned in the dark. I lead you toward rest. I guide you beside still waters. I restore your soul. When you walk through shadowed places, you do not need to fear, because I am with you, and my presence steadies you. I prepare care for you even when life feels hostile. I anoint you with kindness. I fill your life with mercy that follows you. And I will keep you close until the end, because you belong to me. My child, many people hear these words and they think they are only poetry, but I tell you they are a map. When you feel restless, you can return to still waters by slowing your breath. When you feel scattered, you can return to green pastures by turning off the noise that drains you. When you feel afraid, you can return to the valley truth. I am with you. When you feel attacked by thoughts, you can remember that I prepare a table, meaning I provide even in pressure. When you feel empty, you can remember that my cup runs over, meaning my care is not limited by your weakness. I also want to remind you of the prodigal picture, because it shows my heart clearly. When my child runs away, I do not stop loving. When my child returns, I do not punish with rejection. I welcome with mercy. I restore dignity. I place peace back on the shoulders. I bring the heart back into the household of love. My child, if you have felt far, you can come near, and you do not need to fear my face. I look at you with compassion, and I say, come home. There's another truth I want you to carry. Nothing can separate you from my love. Not your past, not your present, not your future. Not your mistakes, not your weakness, not your tired nights. Not trouble, not hardship, not hunger, not fear, not danger. Even when you feel strong emotions, even when you feel numb, even when you feel uncertain, my love remains. My child, love is not a thin thread that breaks easily. My love is a strong cord that holds you. You may have wondered if you are safe, and tonight I answer you, you are safe in me. Safety does not mean life has no storms. It means the storm will not destroy you. Safety does not mean you never feel pain. It means pain will not own you. Safety does not mean you control everything. It means you are held by someone greater than everything. So you can release the need to control. You can release the habit of constant scanning. You can release the fear that says you must stay tense to survive. My child, I want to teach you a simple practice for the days ahead. When you wake up, take one slow breath, and remember I am with you. When you face pressure, pause for a moment, and hand it to me. When you feel your mind racing, soften your body, and return to your breathing. When you feel anger or sadness, speak to me honestly, and let me guide you. When you are tempted to escape into things that drain you, choose a small act of care instead. These small actions are not small to me, they are steps toward freedom. Sometimes you will feel you are making progress, and sometimes you will feel you are not. Do not measure your life only by feelings, because feelings shift like wind. Measure by direction. Are you returning more quickly? Are you choosing peace more often? Are you learning to be kind to yourself? Are you learning to trust me with what you cannot control? If the direction is toward me, you are growing, even if it is slow, even if it is quiet. And I will keep walking with you, because I do not abandon my children halfway. My child, I also want you to be gentle with your mind, because your mind has carried many burdens. You may have trained it to worry. You may have trained it to rehearse worst outcomes. You may have trained it to replay conversations. Tonight I begin to retrain it with peace, and this training is done with kindness, not with force. When a fearful thought comes, you can say to yourself, "That is fear," and then you return to my truth. My truth says you are loved. My truth says you are guided. My truth says you are not alone. My truth says I restore. I want to restore your sleep, because sleep is part of healing. Your body repairs itself when it rests. Your mind clears when it rests. Your emotions settle when it rests. If you have been sleeping poorly, your whole life can feel heavier, your patience can feel shorter, your heart can feel more fragile. So receiving sleep is not selfish, it is wisdom. I give you permission to rest without guilt, because guilt is not a good guard, it is a thief. Now listen closely, my child. You do not have to earn rest, you receive it. You do not have to solve every problem before you sleep, you place the problem in my hands. You do not have to fix every relationship before you sleep, you place the relationship in my hands. You do not have to plan every detail of tomorrow before you sleep, you place tomorrow in my hands. And you can say quietly, I trust you, even if your feelings are still catching up, because trust can begin as a choice. There is also something I want to restore in you, your ability to enjoy simple goodness. Sometimes anxiety steals simple joy, because your mind is always searching for threat. But my child, I created simple gifts on purpose: warm light, gentle rain, a calm room, a kind voice, a small meal, a slow walk. When you learn to notice simple gifts, your heart becomes softer. And a softer heart receives peace more easily, and peace makes sleep come more naturally. My child, I also want to restore your confidence, not the loud confidence that boasts, but the quiet confidence that stands steady. Quiet confidence says I can face today because God is with me. Quiet confidence says I can learn, I can grow, I can change. Quiet confidence says I can make a mistake and still be loved. I can fail and still return. I can repent and still be restored. Quiet confidence says I am not trapped, I am guided. This confidence grows as you walk with me, and it grows through nights like this. You may still feel pain in some places, and I want to be honest with you, some pain takes time. But time with me is not wasted time. Time with me turns pain into wisdom. Time with me turns fear into courage. Time with me turns shame into dignity. Time with me turns loneliness into belonging. So do not rush yourself, do not condemn yourself, do not compare your healing to someone else. Your story is yours, and I am faithful in it. Now I want you to picture your life as a house being rebuilt. Some rooms were damaged, some walls were cracked, some parts felt unsafe. Rebuilding is not done in one night, it is done brick by brick. One brick is a prayer, one brick is a boundary, one brick is a kind thought, one brick is a good habit, one brick is an honest conversation, one brick is choosing rest. My child, I am the builder, and I do not abandon the work. I will rebuild your peace, and I will rebuild your joy, and I will rebuild your strength. Sometimes you will be tempted to return to old patterns, because old patterns feel familiar, even when they hurt. But my child, you are learning a new way. A new way is slower, calmer, kinder. A new way speaks truth instead of panic. A new way asks for help instead of hiding. A new way rests instead of running. And each time you choose the new way, you become freer. My child, I also want to bless you, because blessing is like a covering of peace. May my face shine on you with kindness. May I be gracious to you when you are tired. May I turn toward you with attention and give you peace. May your home feel safe. May your heart feel held. May your sleep be deep. May your dreams be gentle. May you wake with renewed strength and a softer mind and a steadier spirit. Now as we end this story, I want you to feel my closeness, not as pressure, but as comfort. If your eyes are closing, let them close. If your breath is slow, let it stay slow. If your thoughts are fewer, let them become fewer still. You can drift now, my child, because I am watching over you. You can rest now, because I am carrying what you set down. You can sleep now, because nothing can separate you from my love. If you wake later in the night, do not be afraid. Simply return to your breathing, slow and gentle. Whisper my name in your heart, and remember I am with you. You do not need to fight the night. You do not need to punish yourself for waking. You only need to return, and I will meet you again with the same patience and the same care. My child, this is the ending I give you, not an ending of fear, but an ending of peace. Your life is not over. Your story is not finished. Your future is not ruined. I am still writing. I am still restoring. I am still redeeming. I am still guiding. So let your heart settle, and let your body rest, and let your soul breathe. I love you, and I will not let you go. Father God, please surround my child with your presence. Heal their heart, calm their mind, protect them through the night, and give them deep, peaceful sleep in the name of Jesus. Amen.